Hi crocheters of the world, in this tutorial I really want to show you how to knit the fisherman rib stitch. Now I really love these scarves and I am sure you know the stitch. We can crochet it too, and actually shown you I made a pullover with the rib stitch crochet. But this is knitted, and why not? Let us try it knitting too. Use a nice and thick yarn. I'm using this one. It's a nice cotton and 5mm knitting needles. And let me show you a very easy version that I found here on Google actually. Before I began this, because I want it to be a series of videos that I will put in a playlist, like a fisherman rib versus brioche stitch knitting, obvious. And we will begin with the fisherman rib because it's the easiest. But I will show you the brioche stitch too, and I want to show you how to work it in row, how to work it in round, how to work it in 2 colors, and so on. Okay, so all that we can do with the fisherman rib stitch, and not all that we can do because yes, maybe I will I will do a pullover too, because actually I really want to. But for now, let us just see how, let me just show you actually better how to work it in a very, very easy way. So we begin with the slip knot. Okay, exactly as for the crochet. And I will use the long tail cast on, and I have a playlist with videos for beginners, so knitting for crochet or something like that. You have the link below of it. So I will just put a even, so you need a even number of stitches. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's say 12. It's more than enough. And now let's see. We will need 2 prep rows. And the first one, it's only knit. So we will just knit. Now it doesn't matter where from, in which actually hand you keep your yarn. As you can see, I am using the continental method, and I'm keeping the yarn in the left hand, with the left hand. But I know lots of you use the English method and keep the yarn on the right hand. This is not important. The important thing, so there is no change. Actually, this is what I want to tell you. Nothing changes. It's exactly the same thing, only that I keep the yarn in the left hand. And okay, now the second prep row is like this. Begins with a knit. And then we go knit below. What is a knit below? So this is very important. This is the stitch that we have on the needle, and this is the stitch below. So let me just show you a little bit better. Okay, so this is what we will knit. And then the other one will be just purled, normally purled. Okay, and this is the sequence that we will need to repeat. So here it is. Knit below and purl. Knit below and purl, knit below and purl. Okay, so here it is. This is the stitch below. Knit into the stitch below and then purl. And then we will always finish with a knit stitch, exactly as we began. Normally knit stitch. Okay, the stitch that can be a little bit tricky is the knit below. Now, the third row is the row that we will repeat. So you will repeat for the length that you desire. So we will begin with a knit, we will finish with a knit. Knit. And then we go knit below, knit, knit below, knit. So this is the sequence that we will repeat all along. So knit below is under this stitch. I go here and I knit. Knit the next, normally. Knit below, knit. And let me tell you that you will only knit. Knit below and knit. Knit below and knit. And of course knit the last. Okay, so the beautiful part of this version of the stitch is that you don't need to purl, you will just knit. Okay, only that you need to knit below and knit below and knit. So knit the first and then knit below and knit, normally knit, and knit below, just watch, is here. Can you see it? Knit below and normally knit. Knit below and normally knit. Knit below and knit. Knit below and knit the last. Okay, so if you already know some versions of the fisherman rib, just tell me if this one is not the easiest one. For me, it's so easy and so beautiful. So again, knit, then knit below and knit. And this is all, knit below and knit. Knit below and knit. Knit below and knit. And knit the last as a normal border stitch. And now if you go ahead and work some rows like this, you will just have your stitch. So again, it's knit and then we go knit below. Can you see it's here? Knit below and knit. Knit below and knit. Below and knit. Below. So after some rows you will just go really fast, because as I said, actually it's only knit. So you just need to take a little bit of confidence with the knit below if you don't know how to do it. But anyway, it's the easiest one. So what about a scarf? It would be just perfect for you. So as you can see, we already have it nice and perfect. Now how to bind off? Just let me show you how I bind off. I bind off in pattern, which means this is knit, I will knit. This is knit below, I just knit below and then pass the first through the second. This is knit normally knit, I will knit it and bind off. This is knit below and then bind off. This is knit, so I knit and bind off. This is knit below, so I knit below and bind off. Oops. Okay, come on. Okay. This is knit and I knit and then bind off. Okay, so just working pattern. Knit below and bind off. Knit and bind off. Knit below and bind off. Knit and bind off, and the last is knit and of course bind off. Okay, so that's it. Now hope you, as you can see, that's it. It's so easy. Just give it a try. Give it a try, you will just adore it. Make a scarf, make something nice and warm and, I don't know, puffy and so lovely. Hope you enjoy, hope it was helpful for you, and of course I hope you will just give it a try. Bye bye, till the next tutorial. Bye bye.